What's up, guys? Cloud of Truth here, bringing you all some more Battlefield 3. First, I just want to say, apologize about this weekend. I was extremely busy. Saturday I had my cousin's wedding, as well as a UK basketball game, which, oh yeah, baby, Kentucky's in the national championship. Woo! Oh, that was awesome. We were at the reception, just everybody was, I don't know, just going nuts. It didn't help that there was an open bar there, but that's beside the point. Still, it's awesome. UK's in the championship game. That's tonight, and I'll be watching that, and I'll be probably losing my voiceover. But anyway, yeah, and then Sunday I had to work, so I apologize about not getting a video out this weekend. But today's video will be about the M416, as you obviously can see on the screen right here. And really what I found as far as the setup to run with this gun, the M16A3, I used to run that Cobra Sight full grip suppressor, and I'm still really working on what's the best setup for that weapon. I'm mixing it around, and I was having so much trouble with it that I said, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to go back to my original assault rifle that I really enjoyed the most, which was the M416. So here I am using the holographic sight, the foregrip, and the heavy barrel, the setup I like to use pre-patch. And it worked well for me, so I used it. I mean, you guys know, if you don't like your, setup feels weird, don't use it. Find one that works for you. And this is what it worked for me pre-patch. And what I found is that at post-patch, I don't like this setup. I don't. And I mean, it's okay. It's not terrific. And granted, this is Operation Metro, so you can't exactly test the heavy barrel out very well, because it's more of a medium range to longer range kind of attachment. But here I am going to switch my setup. Going to try the reflex red dot sight. Going to put the underslung rail in there and the flash suppressor. I'm not have a grip on there, and I know I don't have anything on the rail. I got a med pack instead, which, I mean, that's okay. But I put it there in case for some reason if I ever want to switch to an M320 or like M26 mass, it's there. I don't have to go back to my gun attachments. And just, I don't know. I find that the flash suppressor without a grip on here works wonders on this gun. Because the M416 got no changes in the most recent patch. They did not change the gun. They said it's got a pretty good rate of fire, and the recoil is just right for the weapon, so no change to the gun. It's fine with me. The flash suppressor and the heavy barrel are one of those hot topics that's going around right now, and when it comes to the M416, it really depends on your playstyle. I find that the flash suppressor is much better if you're an aggressive player. Operation Metro is a great place for the flash suppressor. The heavy barrel is a great place for something like a Karg Island, somewhere like that. Strike at Karkin, it's not bad if you stick to more of the open areas. If you do on Conquest Large, if you do on Conquest Small, it's going to be a bit more difficult to take full use of the capabilities of that attachment on the gun. But really, it's all about your playstyle and kind of where you are on the battlefield. And as you can see there, with the flash suppressor attached, you get a reduction in your vertical recoil. A pretty good reduction, and your accuracy has no longer been reduced. So your gun's going to be pretty accurate, and you're going to have little recoil on the gun. And the M416 really didn't have that much recoil to start out with. It had some, all guns do, but it really wasn't that bad. It was nothing like a FAMAS kind of recoil when you first start out with it. So it's definitely a gun that's easily controllable, and that flash suppressor attachment on there is just going to make it even better. I find that this is a setup that really in close quarters I love. And right here, I decided to go ahead and put the mass on here. We had enough medics around running the med pack that I feel like I didn't need it, and then just keep a lookout for that. If you're running somewhere like Operation Metro, Grand Bazaar, Zane Crossing, and there's a lot of medics around, all of them dropping med packs, you don't have to run it. You can run something else like a M26 mass or like an M320 grenade launcher, something like that, because I mean you may end up needing that if you have come across a couple enemies in close quarters, need to pull out your mass and take them out. Or if you got a guy sitting behind some boxes or up in a building, you can send that grenade launcher up there and see if you can take him out. But for me, I found the flash suppressor is going to be over the heavy barrel when it comes to close quarters maps. And really the grip, you don't need it. I find the grip is just no longer good, because the reduction in your aimed accuracy just hurts you, because the heavy barrel is there for your long range fights. And if your foregrip reduces your aimed accuracy, then you're almost in a way offsetting your heavy barrel. I think the heavy barrel will kind of a little bit overtake the grip. But I find it's better if you just take the grip off completely, because they have reduced the recoil on the heavy barrel, that basically for the penalty for having the barrel on there. And before I continue real quick, guys, yes, suppression in this game is just completely out of whack. Why? Why did they mess with it? It was fine before, in my opinion. It is totally just out of control, and it's just ridiculous. And if you're gonna die if a guy starts shooting at you unless he's a horrible shot. But final say on the M416, I like the flash suppressor over the heavy barrel in close quarters. Longer maps, take the heavy barrel over the flash suppressor, but overall the foregrip is not needed. I do not need a foregrip. I do not run a foregrip on any of my assault rifles now. The only guns I like to run it on are a few of my carbines and guns that have a better hip fire. And the flash suppressor and the heavy barrel do give you a penalty in hip firing, so
Here's your first aid.
just be aware of that when you use the guns. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video, and y'all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, go Big Blue, baby. Let's get number 8. See you guys.